The State House Speaker in North Carolina is a guy by the name of Thom Tillis. He's, of course, a Republican, and he has some curious ideas about what to do with poor people getting assistance. You know, these are tough economic times, so you figure he's probably going to want to help them, right? I mean, so many people are struggling in the state of North Carolina. Well, let's find out.
But what we have to do is find a way to divide and conquer the people who are on assistance. We have to show respect for that woman who has cerebral palsy and had no choice in her condition, that needs help and that we should help. And we need to get those folks to look down at these people who choose to get into a condition that makes them dependent on the government and say at some point, you're on your own. We may end up taking care of those babies, but we're not going to take care of you. And we've got to start having that serious discussion. It won't happen next year. Wrong time, because it's going to be politically charged. One of the reasons why I may never run for another elected office is because some of these things may just get me railroaded out of town.
Well, let's hope they do. Because look, if you say, hey, some people have too many kids, especially when they're single moms, and then we have to give them assistance, I think a lot of people would sympathize with you. Now, a lot of liberals might not sympathize with you, but I know how you can get some Republicans in North Carolina riled up over that. But that's not just what he said. And I know a lot of people would object to just that. But he went above and beyond, and he said, we got to divide and conquer. We got to set these people who are getting assistance against one another. And he mentioned the lady with the cerebral palsy. He's like, well, her I can understand, but we got to make sure that she gets angry at the other people getting assistance, okay? And by the way, North Carolina has a 17.5% poverty rate. And those people weren't asking for it. Do some people have kids irresponsibly? Of course, right? Does it happen in North Carolina? Sometimes. But the whole 17.5%? No, it's because we're in tough economic times and people need a little bit of assistance. And he's saying, instead of giving them assistance, let's make sure that we take the people who need the most amount of help and find a way to crush them by dividing and conquering. And if he's that worried about people getting government assistance when they really shouldn't be, why isn't this guy talking about all the money that the banks got? They got over $2 trillion when you look at the Treasury and the Fed. They still owe us $1.5 trillion. You're worried about somebody in North Carolina who's poor, say, who's got 2 kids, and you want to do moral judgments on who deserves that assistance and who does not deserve that assistance, and who's going to do those moral judgments. But when it comes to the banks, no moral judgments. Here's a couple of $1 trillion, and then let's go blame the poor. So they give so much more to the rich and don't judge them at all. You know how many people have been arrested out of the big banking executives that caused the crash of 2008 that led to that poverty rate in North Carolina? None. They arrested one 28-year-old at Goldman Sachs. None of the executives have been arrested. And what did they do to regulate Wall Street? Nothing. Did they make a moral judgment? Did they divide and conquer Wall Street? Did they try to fix the system so they wouldn't basically suck off the teat of the government anymore? No, they left them alone. But let's figure out who in North Carolina, which moms who are poor, can we go ahead and crush more? By the way, you cannot get assistance if you're making over $8,172. So he wants to go get people who are making less than $8,000 and make sure we divide and conquer them so we can crush them. A man of the people, Republican through and through.